There are no grand boulevards or historic squares named after him in the centre of Paris, and only 2 statues of Napoleon. But the presence of the Corsican who became leader of his country is keenly felt and remembered, which is why there's tremendous interest in his life and death. This exhibition commemorates his final days. He died on St. Helena after 5 years of exile. To many historians, he was much more than a general, the military man who became emperor.
Napoleon wanted to control everything: the people, the time, the space, the history. He had a really impressive capacity of working. He could dictate 4 or 5 letters at the same time. He's the pure control freak, and that also is part of his charisma.
Many reforms from his 15 years of rule, the legal code, education and administration systems have had a lasting impact. But by the time he was exiled for a second time, France was a reduced, occupied nation. 200 years on, and France still can't really agree whether he was a hero or a villain. For every person pointing to his military and political achievements in shaping modern-day France, and there are many, there are others who see Bonaparte simply as a tyrant and a dictator. His wars and expansionist policies cost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of lives. He also re-established slavery in French colonies 6 years after it had been abolished.
Napoleon, on issues like slavery, obviously had no humanist principles whatsoever. It was a question of power, efficiency, pragmatism, even realpolitik. When he made peace with the British, he had plans to develop a colonial empire again, and this could only be based on forced labor.
Nobody in the 19th century would ever have included the re-establishment of slavery as one of Napoleon's big black marks. That's a contemporary concern. Rightly so, of course. Scandalous, appalling. Who could possibly say that slavery was a great thing? And yet Napoleon reintroduces it, and nobody at the time would go like, oh my God.
It leaves President Emmanuel Macron in a delicate position on how to commemorate the date. Praise for Napoleonic achievements will cause offence in some quarters. Not enough recognition will anger those who see him as a hero. What can't be denied is the indelible mark that Napoleon Bonaparte has left on French and European history. Francis Collings, TRT World, Paris.